Assalamu alaikum. So in this video we will generate a ramp function. So what is ramp function actually? So ramp function is, let me draw this thing again. So what is ramp function? So when the value of n is less than 0, let's say it's -1, then -2, then -3, then the signal's value is 0, 0, 0. But when, that means what is r or ramp function? When n is less than 0, the signal's value is 0. But when n is greater than or equal to 0, the signal's value will becomes n, and this is the ramp function. Let's see, let's check it. So when n is equal to 0, the ramp function's value is 0. When n is equal to 1, the ramp signal's value 1. When n is equal to 2, ramp signal's value is 2. That means this graph is a linear graph. When n is equal to 3, ramp signal's value is 3. That means this is increasing linearly, right? Okay. So now we have to generate this ramp function, and I can easily generate this ramp function with the help of u. I can easily find the ramp function if with the help of this u. Okay, how can I do this? We know what is u. U looks like this, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now what I need to do, I just need to multiply n un. So if I multiply this un, so if I multiply this un with n, then I will get, let's see, so at 0, so when n is equal to 0, the n is equal to 0, then n is equal to 0 means the signal's value is 0. When n is equal to 1, the signal's value is 1. When n is equal to 2, the signal's value will be 2. So this will increase linearly. Okay, let me do this in the code, then you will understand it. Okay, so first I need to define a time index from -10 to +10, and then I have to first make a unit step function, and u is n greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and then if I see stem n comma u, let's see what is this. Wait a minute, what is this? U is, oh, this is actually -10 to +10. And now if I run this code, you will see that this is a unit step function. And now I need to just need to multiply u with n. So if I multiply it n, so this is our ramp function. And now if I plot this ramp function, let's say I want to plot this ramp function, so stem n comma ramp, then grid on. So let's see what happens. Let me run this code. Okay, so this is our ramp function, which is increasing linearly. Now let's say we want to shift this ramp function. So what I will do, let's say so I know that our ramp function is equal to n into un, and now I want to, let's say this is ramp is equal to rn. So I want to shift this ramp function. That means the ramp function starts rising from 0. So now I want that this function will shift it to the right, and this will start rising from n0. That means I am shifting this ramp function to the right by n0. So r n minus n0 is equal to n minus n0, then u n minus n0. So now I need to apply this condition. So let's start. So let's say that n0 is equal to, let's say, 3. We can increase the number from -10 to 20. Okay, so now I just need to write here minus n naught, and again now here I have to write here, I have to minus here n naught. Okay, so now if I run this code, let's see it starts from 3 or not. Okay, so it starts from 3. Yes, it starts from 3, but what is this? This is not desirable. So what can we do to solve this problem? So let's see. Okay, so I understand what was the problem. I didn't give here the bracket. So if I add a bracket here and then run this code, sorry, if I run this code now, you will see I have obtained a ramp function which starts from 4, which starts from 3. This is the starting value, which is equal to 3. Okay, so thus you can generate a ramp function.